everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy Varamahalakshmi Puja. Today I am going to share the way I am going to do Varamahalakshmi Puja today in my home. So let's get started. So here I am using everything freshly bought. I am not using anything which is already there in the kitchen. I have taken everything in a very less quantity. I have just bought required things for today's puja. So I have started making payasam and cabbage fry already. So I've added little bit of onion also in the cabbage fry. And here I am frying it for cauliflower. I've added tomato onion here. I have washed the entire cauliflower in salt hot water and I've drained out the water. So I'm just going to fry it. I'm just going to fry it in a medium flame. Okay, I will keep it close for 10 minutes in a medium flame. Our cauliflower will be done. So here I've taken thick milk, 1.5 liter of thick milk, and I've just used semia and little bit of sabudana. So very simple, usual, regular payasam, how you all do. So I've taken some beans also. I'm frying it here with little bit of onion, salt, turmeric, and red chili. So I'm going to. It's already done. It's cooked well. So I've added little bit of coconut also. So the tempering is done here. So the next tempering will be for amaranth grain. I've used this grain for making a payasam. This will be very tasty. So I've taken little bit of jaggery also and added with this grain. I've boiled this grain. I've given 2 whistles and then I've added this 1 liter of thick milk and little bit of jaggery as required. So I've just given the tempering. This payasam also is done. So this tempering, I'm just added 1 spoon of urd dal, red chilies, zira, mustard seed and curry leaves. I'm going to add into the white channa. So white channa, I've just boiled it, given 3 whistles and I've drained out the water. So I'm going to add this tempering in that and I'm going to add 2 to 3 spoon of coconut also, the grated coconut. So I'm going to just mix it well and keep it aside. I make this recipe every festival because my kids like it a lot, so I make sure I do that. So this is a lima bean curry I've made with, along with potato and some coconut milk also I've used here. So I've not made sambar here. I thought I'll give a change in the recipe, so I made this curry. So for afternoon lunch, the food preparation is done. So Naivedyam is perfectly done. So I am started decorating. So everybody know how to keep the kalsam, but still I'll explain it to you. I've taken water and I've added a little bit of rice, turmeric and kumkum also. I've added, you can add any gold or silver, whatever you want to add inside the kalsam. I've even put 1 rupee coin also there. So this is the betel leaf. So you all know we have to keep it this way. So you all seen my Lakshmi face is small, so I have taken small size of coconut, not too big. So accordingly you plan and take the coconut. If your Lakshmi size is face is big, then you go ahead with the big size coconut. So I have taken a small coconut. So I am adding little bit of water and turmeric here. So just spread it around and just keep kumkum. That's it. We are done with this. So we are going to keep this on top of that kalsam. So now it's done. You can see the coconut is done. So on the top of this, I'm going to place Lakshmi's face and just going to place it perfectly on top of that coconut. So here I've taken rice, I've added some turmeric here and I'm going to place some coins also. So we are going to place this kalsam on top of that rice. We are not going to keep it down on the floor. So I'm just going to place it here on top of this rice. So I have put mangalium. This is the mangalium that I regularly put from many years. So I've just placed it. So this is the main item, the nom item that we normally use on this particular puja. So you can see we all will tie, the family members will tie this thread on the right hand. So this is the must and should, we should get it for this particular puja. So I'm just I'm just placing everything in the right place. So this gnome item we buy it on Diwali day also. So yearly twice we buy this and tie in our hand. So this is a must and should procedure in this particular puja. So that's it. Now I'm just going to put flowers to all the gods. Each and every photo we need to put flowers and decorate the god here. So here I'm going to use one bunch of dill leaves and coriander leaf, one bunch chili and ginger. I have 1 spoon of soap. I have grinded it already. So I mixed along with chana dal. Chana dal I have soaked it for 3 to 4 hours and I have grinded it all together. And now I'm adding 4 big size of onions also. So this is our masala vada. So just mix everything together with a little bit of salt as required. So I've added some curry leaves also here. So now I mixed all together well, and now I've taken required amount of oil in a pan. I've heated it up. So I'm just leaving it one by one. So after this vada gets ready, we can go ahead with our puja also. So today is a festival time. I was running short of time for Naivedyam. So I am not showing any recipe in detail for you all today. So I washed the vessel and my countertop condition is like this right now. So the vada is done now and you can see that it's not absorbed oil at all. So I have done with my kitchen work. So I have come to the puja room. Now I am going to start Kunkuma puja. I am going to make my 2 daughters to do this puja today. So after that I will serve Naivedyam to God and complete my puja. So after the lunch, I have cleaned out the entire kitchen. I hope you like this vlog. Wish you all a happy Varalakshmi Puja again. So if you like my channel, please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.